I did make it this morning. I wasn't sure. I've had kind of a lazy morning. So, not kind of. I've had a lazy morning. So, yesterday I did day 25, Christmas Day. This is the back side. It was a full 4x4 both sides, and then I cut this page protector so that I just had this, so I had room for 4 other photos. So that's what that one looks like. So then on to day 26, which is yesterday, I met some good friends who were in town. They used to live here and now winter somewhere else. So I met them for breakfast, and they make butter horns, which is kind of a famous thing for them. And so they gave me 2 of those because they don't make a ton. So, and even one of them would be an amazing gift. And then this little bottle of gin, which is kind of a private joke, but kind of cute. So I just took a picture of that gift to remind me of getting to see them, and our breakfast went into almost lunchtime, which was lovely. And then I did some post-Christmas shopping where I found some clothes for myself. I have not celebrated with my boyfriend yet, so a little extra present for him. This is a pillow that a friend of mine got me 2 of them for Christmas, and I found a 3rd one at a really discounted price yesterday, and I have a place for that in my living room, so I did that. And, you know, just some stuff I needed, like markers and press and seal, but also a little ornament and some little glasses, and Bath and Body sale was on. So I had a great day yesterday. So that's what that is. Oops. So let's just put this over here. Lots of red here. Thinking I need a card there. So let's look at 3x4s because I haven't used those as much as I have in past years. I've been a little surprised at myself for, you know, like that I'm not using a ton of that. I'm thinking I'd like to get some green in here. So I also could do it like this, although I'd rather it be green because there's 2 moments there. I don't know that this was a special moment, but so just kind of looking. The Simple Joys of the Season would be a good one. I could do that little tag one. Let's see. Here's a joy. We all know I love that word. I'm still liking that stronger green, I think. So I'm going to look and see if I have what else I have here. Okay, so this is all the details, but all the details does not have a lot of room for details, as much as I like that strong green. Oh, I could also do this card because that gets all the colors in here, and then just use strong green down here. So let's see, which do I like better? I actually think I'm really liking that. For some reason, I'm really liking this card. But let's see what I have in paper to use, and that might help. Hey, Sandy. Oh, black. Yeah, we have rain coming our way. I did hear that. So our weather's warming up, which that part is lovely. And I have a project today because there's about 3 feet of snow that drifted onto my balcony, and I need to get that resolved because my Christmas lights are not working, and I think it's the fuse. So that's going to be a little project, I think, for today. We'll see. I also have to drop off some Christmas presents at my boyfriend's mom's today because his sisters are going to get together. Okay, so like the idea of that card, but in practice, I'm not sure that I love it. Definitely not with that. He is still testing positive. He tested this morning and he's positive still. So we will not be seeing him today. Yeah, I don't like this one with that one. Let's see, What else do I have? Oh, well, I do have that crazy sheep that I was talking about. Let's see, where is that one? Finally warming up in Florida, a high of 64. This weekend will be 80. Yay. Yay for you, all those poor Floridians. And I feel so bad for people who are at Disney right now. You know, it was like in the 40s. For me, okay, would I be able to do it? Sure. Would that be pleasant? No. So, yeah, I felt bad for people. Okay. Let me see this. I've got this one again. Just, it's so pale though. Or here's that sheet that I was talking about yesterday. And if I do that, I don't love that with the colors in here. I'm thinking this is the one. So let me cut that. Yeah, my grandparents lived in Florida from the time I was a sophomore in high school. And then I also, my great aunt and uncle lived in Florida from, oh gosh, before I was born. So I've spent a lot of time there, really the Gulf Coast mainly for me. And I just measured that, and here, let's do it this way. So, oh, that's not what I needed to measure. Let's try this. Want to see where this is sitting, because, okay, so that's 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut it just short of 4 1/4. So I spent a lot of time on that coast and love Florida, but I do remember my grandparents just when the weather would get cold after they'd lived there a few years, just freezing. So good morning, Cynthia. And of course we teased them all. I now do that with my mom. I tease her about her thin blood. Okay. So I think that the question is that or that. I like this there. Maybe I just need one of those on this day in December cards. There's a lot of tree cards here. Or do I want to go back to all the details? And that would probably need to go this way. All right, maybe I try red. I'm just not loving that. So, okay, I think I need to stop, and that's going to be it. I like that the best so far, as it turns out. I always think it's funny when I'm like, okay, definitely green card today, and then I go to work on it, and it's not the green card. But what I could do to add some green is add in the, like, some green on here. And I'm thinking if I have letters that I could put the 26 up there, that would be nice. Sandy is saying she used to have quite a bit of family in Delray Beach. Yeah, it's a little weird for me to think that I don't have family there anymore, and I've had family there so long. I do have an aunt and uncle that are snowbirds and go to Florida. So maybe it's time to do that. Oh, Linus is saying hello. Obviously, he misses everybody. And then thinking that and this maybe and this. Yeah. I do have a December fave there too. That would be kind of cute as well. But let's get numbers on, and I think this will be the best option. I haven't used these in a while, so that would be good. Oops, if I can make these work. I'm going to go all the way to the edge there so there is a little bit of room. Because I don't think I have anything. I do have white letters that might do the 26th. I didn't think about that because they're jammed here. Cynthia just asked me if I used up a lot of my stash doing December Daily, and the answer to that is no, honestly. I'm gonna have a lot more than I thought left. I have a lot of paper left, which in previous years I felt like I used a lot of paper. I will say that I think I have taken a lot of photographs this time. And I think that I've used a lot more I have had so many photographs, I haven't used as much paper as I thought I would. So that's interesting. I do have lots of Christmas layouts to do yet though. So that's where I'll probably use a lot more of like this stuff. You know, if you look, I have a ton of this left, but there's a reason for that. And then this, a lot of this can be used just during the year. So that doesn't bother me so much. Yes, sandy red does work as well as the green. Okay, so I just grabbed an LE Studio Puffy Alpha that had some white numbers, and that's what we'll go with there. Let's see. I do have a little piece here that I could do Season's Greetings down here, and then one that says Holidays right here. Or could I do Holidays up here? Okay. Season's Greetings works down here. And then I just have to decide where I want Holidays. I'm pretty familiar with that coast scale. My friend who lived in Sarasota and Venice for a long time, before she went through that 3-hurricane year with Charlie, I don't know who else don't remember the other two, but she ended up moving to Tucson. But I have friends who live on Longboat Key. I have friends in Fort Myers. I have friends in Cape Coral, and I have friends that I go to visit on Marco Island. So I'm really besides my grandparents who lived up in Spring Hill, I'm really familiar with that coast. Okay, so liking that so far. And then something here would be kind of nice as well. Traditions could work because this is after Christmas, but let's see what I have, like after Christmas shopping, what I have here, if I have anything that would work. Finish the holiday shopping. Actually, I'm going to use that one, I think, if it works, because that's a gift for my boyfriend. He's getting an extra gift because I found something I really like. So I'm going to do that one there. And, this might be done. Wow. Can I add in maybe some stars? How about that? So I think a red star here and maybe one here. So I'm going to do a red polka dot star there. And then I think just a regular red star here. And I'm going to do, actually this one I'll do a big one. And then this one I'll do a smaller one just to give myself plenty of room. Ooh, if I could hide these holly leaves, I'd really like that. So I'm going to do both of these. I don't have anything against holly. I've used it a ton. Let's see. I'm going to try to rotate this a little bit. Nope, it's got to stay that way. Okay. All right, there we go. I think that's good, you guys. Pretty simple today. Got the number on. That's my, big downfall. Let's pop these in. I did get this all journaled. I realized I forgot to do it after I signed off last night. And so I ended up, I'm going to flip these 2 stars just so that on the top, those stars are consistently red. Maybe. Sometimes you get these on the photos and they're hard to get off. There we go. Okay. One small change. Okay. Anyway, I realized I had forgotten to do that journaling, so I did it right before I came on. So we'll see what happens today. I don't have any big plans. I'm going to run, like I said, I'm going to run presents over to my boyfriend's mom so his sisters can pick them up tomorrow. I read a lot last night. I'm thinking I might be doing more of that today. I've got just 2 quick errands to run this morning after I finish at his mom's, so that should be pretty easy. Thinking about maybe adding this to this other side. And I don't know what happened to my voice there, but oh my goodness. Can I get it to fit? These are such minor changes, but I don't know. Design-wise, it'll feel better to me. Yeah, this was a pretty simple one. 2 photos, boom. Especially after the last couple days where I've had oodles and oodles and oodles of photos. So, and I think they coordinate just fine. We're getting some of the same elements in here where I have the strips, word strips, a few extra little things, the red and green in common. I actually do like this. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this with all the blue, but I do. So Cynthia said it's not going to be 1,000 below, so I'm going out today. Okay, maybe not 1,000, but so cold. Yeah, and it feels like that. I always talk about that when you walk outside and the air hurts your face. So those of us who live in cold climates understand what that means, that it's just an immediate yowza, it's cold out there. And the wind was awful. In order to get to my garage, I have to walk a little bit northwest. I mean, it's not far. It's just not attached to my apartment building. And there were a couple days in the last 5 or 6 days that I was like, why am I even going outside? So anyway, all right. So there's that. And Cynthia, I usually, when I'm done with December Daily, at some point will go through with that and just show what I still have left. When I do this, I don't plan on going through my stash. I don't ever have a goal to do that. If I did, it would be lovely, but that's not something that I feel like I have to do. So, that, and then, like I said too, is I have a lot of Christmas scrapbooking to do. I might, over the next couple of days, I might get some done. I was thinking maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, just to do some regular scrapbook layouts. If I'm home on Friday night, you actually might see me live for a regular layout. We'll see. I don't want to make that promise yet, just because depending on how the day goes, and really the days just get away from me with it, which is crazy. I'm not working. I went to breakfast yesterday and I didn't get home until almost 3 o'clock because I did this afterwards. So just one of those things. But anyway, so I'll try to do a video where I kind of show you what's left. And what I'll do is show you that here's what's left video, but with it in mind that I still have a lot of scrapbooking to do. So this stuff will definitely be disappearing. And then the other stuff, like these acrylics that I haven't used, will as well. So that, like even there's a, like this is Christmas one, that kind of stuff will all go. And then I have one that says Santa sighting, which is so cool, from Colorcast. There we go. So, I'm going to put that on. There's a layout that my daughter-in-law took of their presents, the tree lit and all the presents in front of it before they went to bed on Christmas Eve. So this will be a fun layout with some of the Santa icons that I have. So like this kind of stuff, I'm not concerned about the fact that I haven't used that yet. And maybe that should be like because I know that one, there's a little Thanks Santa piece here. So that kind of stuff will all get used up. So Sandy's saying that she usually has lunch with friends on Tuesdays, but the rain is so bad. Oh my gosh, they've had 1 3/4 inches of rain in the last 12 hours, which I understand that because we get rain like that. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I lived in New Mexico for just a couple of years, not even quite 2 years. When I was married, my husband got a job there, and then I also got a job as well. But we lived right on the New Mexico-Colorado border. But it always fascinated me that Albuquerque could get, like their yearly rainfall total at the time was 9 inches. We've had rainstorms, and we had one last year where we would get 7 and 8 inches of rain in one storm. Now that's unusual, and it causes massive flooding. But to think that we got almost the entire year's worth of rain in a storm was just beyond imagining. So anyway, all right, you guys. Well, I think that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow, and who knows what I'm going to be documenting. I don't know at this point. It might be the time to slip in those 2 photos that I have of Linus. It's probably going to be my plan right now. And I'm also thinking I need to take the photos of my presents from my clients. So if that doesn't happen today, if I don't do that for today, I'll do that for tomorrow. Because I know I have 2 small photos that could go up here. And then I could take a big photo and maybe do like a journaling card in this if I felt like taking those present pictures. Otherwise, I have 2 photos of Linus that will fit there really well. And then I can have some fun on that card. And maybe that's what I'll do. It's been a while since I've done just like a little, my favorite little die cut collages to do stuff with, that kind of thing. So layered collage. So that might be kind of fun, and maybe that's what I'll do, because I don't really have a lot to say about those photos, just a little bit. So all right, that's plans going forward. Let's flip that back. You guys have a great day, whatever you're doing. Those of you with weather out there, stay safe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.